A young boy is on the road to recovery after years of pain. He's not from St. Louis, but his mom says this is where his life changed. As you'll learn in tonight's Making a Difference report, he just turned 6, and this year is off to a flying start. Whether you're coming from the east or the west, some flights change your whole direction. Arriving in St. Louis is nothing new for 6-year-old Max Redfern and his mom. Was this your first flight, or you've flown many times?
Many times.
Many times. They've made the trip from Portland, Oregon 7 times in the last year. That's 2,000 miles each way, which isn't so bad when you consider how far Max has come. The Redferns adopted him from China.
He was in an orphanage with like 1,000 kids in each building, and there were 3 buildings.
And like many of the other kids in the orphanage, Max had special needs, including club foot, an abnormality where the foot is twisted out of position.
At night, he would lay in bed crying and grabbing his feet, and you'd have to give him medicine.
Happy birthday, dear Dada.
Even when he was smiling, which is something Max does a lot, Mom kept thinking about the tears.
Thank you.
So she made an appointment for him to see one of the top specialists in the country.
I want the best for my kids, whatever it is, and I will do whatever it takes to get that for them.
How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Orthopedic surgeon Dr. Matthew Dobbs of St. Louis Children's Hospital thought he could help.
And you're still ticklish. The goal with our treatment method is stretching the foot out very gradually with casting, and then at the very end of that casting procedure is to do small surgery to finish the correction. Can you walk over to the door for me?
Insurance would cover the treatment, but not the transportation.
Good, and then walk back to me.
And all that travel from Portland to St. Louis was something the Redferns could not afford.
It looks good.
That's when they landed on an organization called Miracle Flights.
So our portion is making sure that the families can get to the treatment. And it's not just for that initial consultation, it's for all of the treatment and the follow-up care.
Since it started, Miracle Flights has flown more than 115,000 families in need of distant medical care. The journey was a difficult one, but with every frequent flyer mile, Max was getting closer to his destination.
So he's had to learn to walk 3 times.
Now if you'll have some room there, then that'll help with that
Okay.
tremendously.
But when you're not worried about getting bills,
High five again. Oh, good job.
the focus is on getting better.
Good job.
Max's favorite word now is go. He may just weigh 25 pounds, but what he lacks in size, he makes up for in energy.
Yeah, nice job.
And he doesn't mind the travel. What's the best thing about flying?
Cool.
It's cool when you fly?
Yeah.
Therapy is only helpful.
Max won't have to make another trip to St. Louis for 6 months. He's gone from painful steps to a giant leap.
His prognosis is fantastic. He's going to lead a normal life. He's got feet that he's going to wear normal shoes. He's going to play sports and participate like any other child would ever do.
For one family, airline tickets were the lucky ticket.
It's huge. We couldn't have done it without Miracle Flights, and I am forever grateful.
And now a young boy appears ready to take flight.
It's changed his life.
Max and his mom are also grateful to Haven House, which provides the comfort of home for families that travel to St. Louis for medical care. And here's a reminder, if you know about someone making a difference for others, we'd love to hear about it. Just send me an email at mbush@kstk.com.